welcome to our program, and we're glad having you here. And do you mind first introducing yourself, and we can continue our discussion?
Sure. Thank you for giving this opportunity. This is an soft skill. Tell me about yourself question. It's
Exactly.
just like that. Thank you so much for invitation. I just want shortly. Sorry, I should arrange my camera.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Sorry for this. I'm 37 and I'm married and I have a kid, 8 years old daughter. I graduated from naval school in 2008. My bachelor degree is about industrial engineering. I have approximately 15 years experience, different kind of works. In my current job, I am an accounting specialist and system administrator. Now, about 2 weeks ago, I got an offer from a firm which is located in the United States and developer offices Izmir. Which city is I live also. It is an developer, Salesforce developer position in entry level, junior level. That's all.
Great.
I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous and I am trembling now.
Deep breath, no problem. We are just here with each other. Nobody is just like stranger. Let's think like that. Just whoever is interested in the stream, they're here. So thank you so much for your introduction, and we're glad knowing you. And congratulations for your offer, first of all.
Thank you so much.
I can start and jump in my questions if you don't mind. I want to really know, first of all, how did you decide to take this training? And what pushed you to be in this training? Do you mind talking about that?
Yes, I went and this wasn't a tough decision for me because my current job is stressful and this wasn't there wasn't any next step in career path. So I was thinking about switch my career to somewhere, but if it was IT, I'm not so sure. Before 2 years ago, I cannot. I'm not so sure that I will be in IT. This is a must, but I should. I believe that I should have switched my career to another step. So my cousin, he finished another boot camp, apart from vice quarter, except vice quarter. He mentioned that there is a Salesforce. It's a CRM tool, and you should make a research about it if you want to switch your career. Because he always knew that I'm not so satisfied in my current job. So it was approximately 8 months before we were talking about this conversation. So he started a boot camp with another boot camp, and he finished. After he finished boot camp, he advised me to I should start if I'm serious about being switching my career to IT or another job. So if it was Salesforce, you should be a member of course. You should attend a course, attend a boot camp. You should study hard, and it's a must. He always advised me this, and I make a research about Salesforce and of course boot camp. So it continues like that. I decided and approximately 1 year ago, our team 106 106 batch
Mm-hmm.
started 6th of November
Mm-hmm.
2020 22. I'm sorry. So there was some situation during the period, and here we are.
Welcome. We're glad you're here, and I hope you're also glad that you did that decision at that time.
Yes, I'm so glad. So being here, talking with guys, the in the same environment, I'm very glad to be here. It's really a right decision, I guess. I'm sure. I'm sure it was a right
Perfect.
decision.
Perfect. I think it's one of a blessing, what I believe. Do you use Kadir or Emrah name? Which name you're using? I'm sorry.
Emrah is better.
Emrah. Okay. Can I call you directly Emrah? Is it okay?
Sure, sure, Tuba.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Imra, I think it's one of a blessing in the life that once you have a hard decision and after that decision, uh, just you're ready for that, struggle and you get your result. I think it's one of the best feelings, isn't it?
Yes, sure. I just it was not a start because while you are attending a full-time job, it
Mm-hmm.
is not so easy to attend the boot camp, and it was very suffering for my family.
I know.
They just sacrificed their whole time
Mm-hmm.
for me for my being better in better situation. So of course everyone who has got family works for just not works for just himself or herself. It is a family issue, and I always thought about living in Europe or USA or Canada. So I should start a global uh, it should be a global job. So wherever you can go, wherever you are, you should attend your job. So this was an exact option being in IT. So I'm not just actually I'm familiar in IT
Mm-hmm.
because my brother is also a computer engineer and he works in IT about 15 years or more.
Great.
So his advices are also very precious for me. He always assists me uh, in this path. So special thanks, Vice Quarter, family, and others.
Okay. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank
And there are several boot camps in this environment, actually. And my concern, how did you decide about being in Vice Carter family? Like,
thank you for this question
mhm,
because if you are making a research or making any uh, career path, switching career your path, it is a tough question, a tough situation, and the decision is so hard because you should choose the right place to be, and you should learn from the experts, from the best instructors. So while I'm searching boot camps, I also take advices. It's my cousin and my cousin's friend. They are also in Salesforce and other boot camps.
mhm.
So one of them is attended Vice Quarter uh, before our batch, and he advised me being here is will be beneficial for me. So uh, I'm here. I decided to be in Vice Quarter, and I'm very happy from the results because when you start a new place, you are not so sure if it is suitable for you. Of course, there are some negativeness or disadvantages or the problems during the period, but whenever uh, we talk about the problem or negative situation to our mentor, and another special thanks, Mr. Atmaja. He is very good guy. He assists all our mentor group during this period, and here he is also assisting now. So he talks about the vice quarter team and or instructors. He make a meeting for our asks. So we generally, it is mostly generally got some positive feedbacks and solutions. So it is the very good parts of boot camps also. You are if you are in a good bad situation, or if you if you have a problem, you make you believe that if you raise your hand, you raise your voice and make a complaint or make a ask for this problem, you make them feedback, positive or negative, but you wait some response for this. So we got always response good in good ways or in positive ways. This positive vibe, the instructors being so close to us, so the review sessions, the online sessions are always beneficial for me. Despite of my working full-time job, I I didn't quit to attend online courses. So I believe this was very good and exciting for us.
Perfect. Yeah, and I know your mentor. Yeah, he is really dedicated. And he is really like, I don't know, he thinks you more than maybe sometimes you think yourself. And actually, like, this is also one of my in my questions. I say it's our mentors of Vice Quarter. They're all from people who are already working in Salesforce environment. This is the highlight for our real training program. And do you think if this has an efficient effect on your training procedure and the process?
Sure, this is a really good question. And mentoring, our mentors are the part of, and they are working in the Salesforce environment as an admin or as a developer, as consultant. It's not matter. If real time working place, if your mentor is a part of real time working area, he always he can always mention the benefits, the processes, or other tools what we will face after bootcamp and after internship period. So it is crucial. I think it is a must for bootcamps to hire or to work with mentors. They should be in Salesforce environment. If it doesn't mean that they should all of them work in Salesforce as a Salesforce developer or admin, but they should be a part of this area.
Yeah. Exactly. I am a mentor, in the Vice Carter training environment, and also what we generally do as mentors, we really like support them and share our experiences in the market process, and also after the market when the job environment is really like sometimes confusing. We really exchange so much ideas and information with our like mentees. That's a great part of it, I know. And one of the highlights of Vice Corridor is, I think, the internship program that they provide after the training. What do you think about the internship program? Like, did you like it? Did this really affect your job research process?
Internship period is another must, because when you are attending your course, you didn't have a chance real-time meeting. You didn't have a chance with working with Scrum. You don't have a chance to use change sets. In course period, you are getting knowledge about them, but you didn't use, how they can use, how what kind of problems or what kind of issues you should have faced with. So
Mm-hmm.
I think internship period is must. So according to me, in my period, I was very happy to leave internship period in the first team, in the first group. Our Scrum was Mrs. Kubra. She was very uh, she always be in the team. She always forced us to push us to solve tasks, not just assigned to me or to another team member. We all of tasks should be accomplished with all part of team members. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it was very beneficial for me.
Great.
Uh, because you cannot, I'm so sorry, I want to add something. You are not practicing Jira, but you are getting knowledge and you are getting lesson. But in internship period, you are being more familiar with Jira tool.
Mm-hmm. Great. Exactly. It's like kind of a made up, work environment, and it really gives you real time experience in your program. That's a good experience. And I think all of us would love to know how was your process of finding your job? Like, do you want to share your experiences in the market? And is there something that's being ready for the market, or how did you do it? Did you just jump in it, or you really wait until the time you feel ready?
Uh, it's a tough question, and I know this is what we are here. So actually, I want to answer the second question first. The other question is very long, so I write all the details.
Perfect.
Maybe I can have some help from my notes. The being ready for the market. I cannot say I'm not so experienced in the area. I just uh, finished my course and internship periods. It is so new for me. So, but I'm sure if you are giving your time, you are attending all online sessions, or if you practice the when you are in class, after class you practice the codes, the writing codes, or another things. If you are just uh, having your time in the area, you will get its benefits. So I think being ready for the market is not just uh, attending course. Being ready for the market is also you should uh, you should you should use Flipgrid tool for soft skills. You should answer all of them. You should prepare for the because our mentor is insisted about it. We are all our mentor group is preparing videos and notes, and also getting feedback from Brandon. I think the whole process is uh, become gets our ready for the market. So I'm just thinking of them. It is just my opinion, of course. The first question, the offer process is I when I finished the course and the internship period, our mentor we prepare our resumes and send to career coaching, and then getting feedback and prepare again, upgrade or repair, rearrange. I am so sorry. Rearrange our resumes, and after that I applied the different kind of jobs. There, one of them is not just Salesforce developer or admin positions. I also applied a business analyst or consultant or software engineer positions. So my one of the company which I got offered, the interview period became the my my brother is get my resume, and he give the Salesforce developer architect position coworker, and then she sent the companies which is related to Salesforce, and one of them the company that I got offered called me. The office manager called me and said that if you are available, we should. Our IT director is wants to have an interview. It was my holiday period. I had an interview with IT director, and it lasts approximately an hour, and he asked detailed questions. Some of them is about soft skills, and most of them is about technical skills, like OP concept, classes, relations, the things that we have in the course. After that, after an interview, I sent an email to the company. I said that I'm curious about the process, if I will be in the next level or etc. And then a week later, approximately, the ops manager said that the director's interview is positive, so our technical lead wants to have an interview with you. So I got the technical interview in the second step. The technical lead, it lasts approximately half an hour, but the whole part, is about technical skills, admin part, but mostly developer parts. He's asked detailed questions, as every people who had a technical interview can face with it. So he insisted that the position they are trying to make the developers position and make them an education, plan them to education. So I got a positive vibe about my position. So I thought that I make first interview with director, and the second step with technical lead, and he says that we are trying to understand the knowledge about Salesforce, so they are planning to education for the candidates. So I got a positive vibe. After a week from technical interview, I send another email and ask again what is the process, which situation they are, if they decide or not. After sending an email, 2 hours later, an office manager called me. The process is positive, and they will offer an hour. So it was amazing time for me, because having offer two step is positive. So you are what you are planning to be a year before. It is it is not just a result. It is the things what we are here. So the result is yes, we did. The process was so hard. We worked hard despite any circumstances, any negative situations. We tried to be arise, tried to get up. So it was so meaning to me to get an offer in the first term. So that's all. We are here.
Great. So I want to welcome your mentor here. I know you have been a little bit nervous seeing him there. See me get a surprise.
No, there is no nervous actually. Mr. Emrah knows better than very well know actually. So I thought, how can I say, I was watching you and you have talked about how can I say the period after the course actually. Mr. Emrah told me that, how can I say, told us that after completing the boot camp period, and he has applied the, how can I say, jobs actually. And I just want to emphasize that point actually. Most of the, how can I say, most of the alumni of the bootcamp students are thinking about that when they, how can I say, complete the educational period after the bootcamp. They think like that, well, I am not ready for the market actually. I should study hard. I should review. I should make a recap for all these, how can I say, subjects and lessons and videos, and I should practice more, blah 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 blah. Actually, it's a very big, how can I say, mistake for these students, because they will not be ready forever actually. They will not be ready in perfect form actually. What can you do at this stage is that better to enter in market and apply all these, how can I say, jobs, and trying to get an interview from the companies and from the recruiters actually. And each interview will, which you had with them actually, will contribute you a lot actually. So that is the crucial point for our alumni actually. I just want to emphasize that point. Thanks to Mr. Emrah actually, he's a very brave guy. He is a brave heart, let's say. He did not, how can I, hesitate to apply for the jobs and to follow these process actually. He applied actually. He has showed the enough courage for it. I really congratulate him for having this offer actually. And since I personally know Mr. Emrah, he did the right things on this journey actually. Yeah,
It's great.
yeah,
It's lovely. I think he has a strong mentor as well, very dedicated at the same time. So you really cooperate very well. That is the meaning of this result,
yes,
isn't
actually.
it? Yes, we talk about lots of successes, but here I want to really talk about something. Was there any interview that you really like feel failed, and how did it affect you? I'm sure you shared it before with Hüseyin Hocam, but we want to hear that too. Do you have
From me or from
For you,
from you, of course? Not today. He's just a visitor. He's passing by here.
if there is a 5 minute, there isn't an interview that I felt before, because it was my first interview, and the first with director and the other one is with technical lead. I didn't fail in any interview except the mock interview with Mr. Atmaja in admin part. It was just a disaster for me.
That's one of it.
He prepared us very strongly, so I'm so appreciative for all of things here.
You're welcome. You're most welcome, actually. Well, actually, I had an interview which I have been failed many times, actually. I remember a technical interview with Delivery Hero from Germany, actually. It lasted for 1.5 hours, actually, 90 minutes, more than 90 minutes, actually. And I just completed the admin part of the courses, actually, and I have applied for the admin position, actually. And it was very difficult technical interview for me.
Sorry.
Well, it was a very big challenge, and they have eliminated me, of course, at the end of the day. But how can I say, it contributed a lot for me. I understand that, how can I say, well, it was one of the hardest, one of the difficult technical interview I have ever had so far. So it has contributed a lot for me. I learned that, how can I say, which part of the admin part I should study and I should know better, and what kind of how can I say preparation I should make for these interviews. So I learned them, actually. So I'm always saying the people that each interview will contribute you a lot. So you don't need to be, how can I say, hesitate to have an interview. Instead, actually, you should always, how can I say, follow and push for having interview, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's really important. One of them will be yours, but like the first ones, generally, we just like feel like beaten in the interview. But you have been lucky then, Emrah. You haven't got any failed interview. I have several as well, and it's kind of painful, but we are learning from those experiences a lot. Yeah, that's really
Yes,
important.
I'm just like lucky from the getting offered the first interview after the first company, but uh, fail in this process may be making us stronger than ever.
Yeah.
So fail doesn't mean if you are feeling yourself exactly I failed and I can go furthermore. If you want to create excuses, there will be uh, there will be excuses all the time. But if you try to continue, if you insist on this, I'm sure every one of us will uh, reach the happy
Ending.
ending.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you so much. Actually, lastly, I want to wrap up this, stream, and I'm glad you have been all here, and thank you, Mr. Hussein, like you have been here and you have
Welcome.
given us rainbows and colors. Lastly, do you have an advice to share with our listeners here?
Uh, I'm not the advisor guy. If I want to say something, if you believe yourself, you can achieve all the things, but the process is hard, really hard. If you are working all the time, if you're working with full time, the bootcamp choice is very uh, results with many problems because the process is hard and you should continue. You should always motivate yourself. So your mentor, yes, they are pushing you all the time, but if you didn't feel it inside yourself, you cannot go anywhere. So if you believe, you can achieve always. It is cliche, but it is
It's
the
correct.
it's the correct, yes.
Exactly. Hey, Mr. Hussein, you want to share anything with us? Then we can
Thank
wrap
you so
up.
Thank you so much for having this chat. Actually, I really appreciate it to listen you. Actually,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thanks
much. Come
a
here.
lot.
Need assistance, but you're here again and you are giving support all the time. Thank you so much. All despite of uh, very bad conditions, I believe one day we will be together again. Uh,
we will definitely. Don't
special,
worry.
special thanks for all things, all your support.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I also felt emotional now. I really felt that emotion here, and I can't cry during the live. So congratulations, Imra, and thank you so much. Congratulations to you as a mentor,
Thank
because
you
I know having a support here. So thanks a
Thank you
lot,
so much.
and thanks for coming. Thanks for watching our live today. To everyone, whoever has been here. So see you on our next stream. Have a great day.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. For
Bye.